I walked away from a gold
Do you
mine.
understand how it looks to be asked to be removed from the position that you were in by the president that appointed you?
And was I? He didn't ask to remove me.
And you resigned.
No, I didn't. I didn't resign for that reason. I resigned for my family. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Is he okay? Like I'm waiting for like people to come out with streamers. Are you an actor or a student?
College student gets put to shame by Kellyanne Conway after he steps up to the plate and tries to swing at her. Totally misses and fails. I would say he got humbled, guys, but he is so arrogant and self-absorbed that I just don't even see a scenario where he gets humbled. It is that bad. And if you didn't already notice, yes, I am wearing a Resist the Mainstream shirt. Isn't that awesome, guys? We love Resist the Mainstream. It's a great company. I know it. You know it. Everybody knows it. With all that being said, guys, we're gonna get right into the video. But first, everybody, do me a huge favor here. Like our video and share it around so we can keep bringing you guys this great, hard-hitting content. As always, everybody, I'm your host, Darian, and this is Resist the Mainstream.
Why did your former administration find and recommend that you be removed from office for numerous and habitual violations of the Hatch Act?
Well, everybody's got the Google button today.
No, that's fact.
You know why they did? Yeah, you know why they did?
Why?
Because I have no subpoenas, no scandals, no indictments, no investigations, no January 6th exposure, nothing. So they came up with the Hatch Act. Do you know what the violations were?
Yeah,
Name three.
You were disparaging Democratic candidates.
No, do you know what I said?
Under your official capacity.
Do you know what I said about the
Do you know what
Democratic
an official
candidates?
capacity is?
Yeah. Do you want to know what I said about them? I'm happy to repeat them.
Well, your administration.
Okay, I'll repeat them.
found-
So I referred to Cory Booker. I said he sounded less like a United States senator running for president when he announced he ran for president. See, you forgot. He ran for president. He got the same number of electoral votes Kamala Harris got, 0.
Okay.
The Democrats didn't want them. How did we get stuck with them? But you know what? I said he sounded less like a United States senator running for president than he did a Hallmark card. And it's true. Have you ever heard him? I said that Elizabeth Warren had lied about being a Native American for 36 years. Fact check, true. But you just don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear the facts.
No, it was your administration that found you and recommended your removal, the Trump administration, your appointee.
I'm shivering now.
I'm just curious.
So I did some research on this, and the whole Hatch Act claim is, unsurprisingly, complete bullshit. Where this guy is getting his little factoid from that isn't even true is that the Office of the Special Counsel had written to President Trump actually more than once during his presidency saying that Kellyanne Conway violated the Hatch Act and therefore needed to be kicked out of her position as senior counsel for the former president, or should I say, president-elect. Democrats are upset about that one. Anyways, the first time that they wrote to the president was in March of 2018. Do you know when it was that Kellyanne Conway did in fact resign from the White House? If you guessed August of 2020, you'd be correct. This was basically 2 years, actually more than 2 years, after that supposed violation was found. Did it take Trump over 2 years to figure out what was going on and then kick out Kellyanne Conway because she violated the Hatch Act? Also, you notice that little Freudian slip by the kid over there with his backwards hat? He very notably says, "You disparage Democrat candidates." Okay. Yeah, is that some kind of crime now? Are you not allowed to criticize the left? You know, the people who support child sex changes or ending the life of a baby up until the day of birth? Is it a crime to disparage those people now? Anyways, I for one love the way Kellyanne Conway handles these types of people. She is very calm, poised, but still takes little digs at them here and there, and it's really quite entertaining. The way she's going after this kid right now, saying, "Oh, you know, you're making me shiver," kind of reminds me of back when she was talking smack with Jim Acosta about, I think, 5 years back in 2019. Here's a real throwback, guys. Check this clip out.
Can you promise that the president will tell the truth tonight? Will he tell the truth?
Yes, Jim, can you promise that you will?
I will.
The whole truth and
Absolutely.
nothing but the truth to help you, God?
I'm not.
Am I allowed to
the
mention God to
alternative facts
you?
problem like you do.
No, well,
Will the
that, you know,
president- will the
Jim, I know
president tell
that's
the
a cheat.
truth?
Make sure that goes viral.
Okay.
This is why, by the
Can
way,
you
this is why I'm one of
guarantee
the
that
only
President's
people
speech will
around
pass
here
a
who
fact
even
check?
gives you the time of day.
Can you guarantee?
And
that
let me
President's
just
speech
let me
will
get
pass
back
a
in your
fact check?
face because you're such a smart ass most of the time, and I know you want this to go viral. A lot of these people don't like you. But let me just be respectful to the media at large, as I always am. I explained that that was alternative information, additional facts. And I explained it many times. And don't you put it back in my face for all the corrections that your network needs to issue. I was on your network 25 or 26 times in 2018. I'm one of the last people here who even bothered to go on. And the disrespect that you showed to me personally, I'll just look past.
Ma'am,
No,
just
and
asked you if
don't
the
call me
president would
ma'am
be
to
telling the
make it up.
truth tonight.
That's
I
why,
just asked
go ahead,
the
please,
president
ma'am.
to tell the truth tonight.
Man, Acosta is just so insufferable. I really can't stand watching the guy. You guys remember that stupid book he wrote, Enemy of the People? And he also had the Spanish edition too. El enemigo del pueblo. Oh. Dude is just such a clown. He's so self-inflated, thinks he's way more important than he actually is. Thank God we have not had to hear from him. I mean, when's the last time we got started about Jim Acosta? It's been forever for me. But I remember we had to hear about the guy constantly during the first Trump presidency. Hopefully never again. He was a total fraudster, but I will say it was great seeing Trump call him fake news back in the day. And you remember that? He threw a little fit about that, said he was delegitimizing the media, encouraging attacks on them. Dude is just wild. Anyways, back to our friend with the backwards baseball hat.
You know what I did? I walked away from a gold
Do you
mine.
understand how it looks to be asked to be removed from the position that you were in by the president that appointed you?
And was I? He didn't ask to remove me.
And you resigned.
No, I didn't. I didn't resign for that reason. I resigned for my family. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Is he okay? Like I'm waiting for like people to come out with streamers. Are you an actor or a student?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a third-year
I didn't
student here.
resign for that
Why are you
reason.
trying to delegitimize my question by
Because I
attacking
wasn't
my
removed.
personal?
Because I wasn't removed. It meant nothing. It was completely meaningless.
Really?
It was completely meaningless.
Really?
What
So
you
a
don't
violation
like,
of the Hatch Act
here's
is
what I
completely
think you don't
meaningless?
like. No,
Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say that. I said
But
there's
you
no
said it was
punishment.
completely meaningless.
The entire exercise and taxpayer money in a day's worth of hearings was entirely meaningless. You know
Is
why?
the January 6th meeting meaningless too?
Here's what I think really bothers you. That you no, I'll finish. Here's what I think.
I gotta say, this is really weasel-like behavior. I personally can't imagine talking to somebody like that in a public forum, especially not a woman. No self-respecting man would do such a thing, and it's truly disgusting. Just had to say it.
It truly bothers you because this is the only reason you'd ever bring up the Hatch Act is because you, like I said, no indictments on it. You guys tried to get rid of me, you couldn't do it. And guess what? Here's what really bothers you. You want to say that you're Democratic Party or socialist, whatever it is.
I'm
Yeah.
an independent, thank you.
You sure? Yeah, he's an independent, everybody. Hatch Act, you're an independent.
Right.
Okay. The independent over here with the salty mouth, he is upset that he wants the Democratic Party to truly be one of youth and energy. And 25 Democrats ran last time. You had a black man, a black woman, a Hispanic man, a veteran. You had an American Samoan. That was Tulsi Gabbard, not Elizabeth Warren, by the way. You had a billionaire. And who did you end up with? The old white guy. He's in charge of your party. He's destroying
The
this
old
country.
white guy's in charge of your party.
What?
The old white guy's in charge of your party too.
Wow, he's really unhinged. What were gas prices? What were the
Well, did BP divest from Russian assets
Exactly.
under?
It's pretty funny. Exactly. Anyway, at least, like I said, stand up. Was that hard? I mean, come on, stand up, speak up.
Thank you for your
And
alternative
I like
facts.
how the last two had to read from their phones too.
Sometimes I wonder how it's possible to be that arrogant and self-important. It is truly remarkable. You know, his last remark, well, did BP divest from the Russian assets? Like, dude, what are you even talking about? You guys ever have a debate with somebody who thinks they're so brilliant, they just say probably one of the dumbest things you ever heard, but they just look at you as if they just won the argument completely? Really quite a remarkable sight. With all that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the video. We really appreciate it. As always, please be sure to comment below. Let us know what you enjoyed about the clip, what you want to see in the future, and we'll see you all again soon. God bless.